Now children, in continuation to the journal, the topic that we were doing yesterday, same as in case of accounting equation, yesterday I forgot to write the total carried down. So the total over there was 8,60,000 on the debit and the credit, because the double entries that are passed, the debits are all equal to the credits. Therefore 8,60,000 was the total of the debit amount and credit amount was 8,60,000. They will be written in a single line. जैसे यहाँ पर हम ऊपर नीचे लिखते हैं, ऐसे नहीं, in a single line the total brought down figure will be written, and same the total carried down figure will be written in a single line. So the previous total was 8,60,000 of the previous page. Now the sixth transaction, assume it to be your sixth date of the month January 2020. So sixth transaction says purchase goods from B for rupees 40,000. We have purchased goods from B for rupees 40,000. So only B is given, only the name is given. It means that it is a credit transaction. So when the name is given and cash or credit is not mentioned, it is assumed to be a credit transaction. So we have purchased goods from B on credit. Purchases account, goods are coming in, purchases account will be debited by rupees 40,000. And who has given these goods to us? B has given these goods to us. So to B, only B will come. And if you want to write account also, in that case you have to put apostrophe B's account or just write B. So is 40,000. It means for a personal account without apostrophe S, account will not be written. It's clear? And the narration will be being goods purchased from B for rupees 40,000. Now the second transaction, purchase goods from C on credit for rupees 50,000. Here it is clearly mentioned that we have purchased goods from C on credit for rupees 50,000. So again, what is coming in? Goods are coming in. Purchases account debit. When the goods are coming in, purchases account will be debited, and when the goods are going out, sales account will be credited. Going out means sold. Purchase के लिए purchases, purchase of goods purchases, और sale of goods के लिए sales. So purchases account debit 50,000 to C 50,000, and here being goods purchased from C on credit for rupees 50,000. It's clear? Then again a line will be drawn. Then the eighth transaction is purchase goods from D of list price rupees 60,000 at a trade discount of 10% and cash discount of 5%. See working note 1. So in this transaction we have purchased goods from D. The list price of the goods was 60,000. Trade discount was 10%. Trade discount amount is nowhere recorded in the books of accounts. Only cash discount is recorded. And cash discount of 5%. It means that the entire amount has been paid to D after deducting the trade discount, and we availed a cash discount of 5%. Now this cash discount is a gain for us. We see over here we have purchased goods of rupees 60,000. Trade discount was 10%. 60,000 ka 10% comes to 6,000. Balance left is 54,000. This is the purchase price. In actual we have purchased goods of rupees 54,000. Less cash discount 5%. So 5% of 54,000, it comes to 2,700. Means this 51,300 has entirely been paid to D. It's clear? So the entry will be purchases account debit 54,000. Trade discount will not be recorded, so omit it. Whatever is left, take it. Purchases were of 54,000. We have paid cash 51,300 and we have received a discount of rupees 2,700. It is a gain and all the gains are credited. Goods are coming in worth rupees 54,000. We have paid cash 51,300. We will credit rupees 51,300 because cash is going out of the firm. And we have received a discount which is a gain and all the gains are credited. So 2,700 as discount received will be credited. On purchases we receive the discount. On sales we allow the discount. So discount received is a gain, therefore it will be credited, and discount allowed is a loss, therefore it will be debited. Being goods purchased from D of list price rupees 60,000 at a trade discount of 10% and cash discount of 5%. It's clear? Now the 9th transaction, purchase goods from E of list price rupees 70,000. The list price is 70,000. List price means the catalog price. At a trade discount of 10%. Trade discount is 10%. Paid 70% of the amount and availed a cash discount of 5%. See working note 2. So here we have purchased goods of list price 70,000. Less trade discount at the rate 10%, 70,000 10% is 7,000. So the purchase price is 63,000. This is the purchase price. So our purchases are of 63,000. Purchases account will be debited by rupees 63,000. Then less cash discount at the rate 5%. 63,000 5%. It comes to 3,150. The balance left is 59,850. This is to be paid, and this cash discount we have received because we have paid 70% of the total amount immediately. 63,000 का 70% हमने pay कर दिया. That is 44,100. Therefore, the person from whom we are purchasing has offered a discount of rupees 3,150 as cash discount, or it can be it is called as discount received. So here 2 discount received account 3,150, 2 cash account 44,100. We have paid rupees 44,100 immediately. 2E yet rupees 15,750 is to be paid to E. So 15,750 is to be paid to E. So E becomes a creditor, and creditor is a liability, and increase in liability is credit. So it's clear. Narration: being goods purchased from E of list price rupees 70,000 at a trade discount of 10%, paid 70% of the amount and availed cash discount at the rate 5%. And we will draw a line. Clear?